Alright, people. This is official. Originally, this came from Southeastern Michigan Volunteer Militia on their Facebook page. Everybody's sharing this, so you should probably look into it and see if you can help out in some way, one way or another. Oathkeepers is calling up the troops again. And what they basically need are volunteers in every single form you can imagine. This has to do with Sugar Pine Security Operation. Sugar Pine Mining Company in Oregon are facing problems with the BLM trying to use illegal ways to basically pull their land from them like they did Bundy Ranch. I haven't really gone into this much, but the list of people they need and the professions and the industries and everything are staggering. Basically, this is what they're doing. They're giving an action alert for Sugar Pine Security Operation for the Sugar Pine Mining Claim Owners, Oathkeepers of Josephine County, Mission, is to ensure mining claim owners' Fifth Amendment constitutional rights due process is not violated by the Bureau of Land Management. Notice this is not a standoff with the BLM. We're not promoting any confrontation with the BLM. This is a security operation for the protection of the constitutional rights. Well, these guys are doing the constitutional rights. I'm not. I'm just reading this shit. If you have a different agenda outside the above peaceful statement, we don't need your assistance. Please do not make any type of threatening phone calls to local BLM or USFS, as it undermines our mission, professionalism and is unwarranted. Thank you. Here are the contacts. Alright, here we go. If you're offering personnel to support security operations or requesting the following email: logistics@oathkeepersjoco.com. Capital letters might be important, I don't know. Number of personnel, skill set, date of arrival, estimated time of arrival. We're requesting a 12-hour and 2-hour notice of your arrival so the staging site will be prepared for you and to prepare to receive you and process you. Please plan your arrival between 800 and 1900. Personnel requested and requirements: security and tactical, medical, communications, logistics. Personnel, staging area check-in required, camp and staging area rules. Okay, so here we go. Security and tactical is very rugged, mountainous terrain, 70% slope angles, defense forest cover, temperature ranges 31 to 70 degrees, rain and snow. If you're planning to come, please ensure physical fitness level is appropriate. Assignments may be on the mine site, perimeter roads, staging areas as needed. Okay, so somebody needs to update that. Medical, EMT, paramedic, combat medic, corpsman, current and recent qualifications. Assignments will be with tactical teams and staging site based on physical ability. We're requesting you bring your own equipment if able to. Communications, ham general and technician. We receive 24/7 radio overwatch, programming radios, briefing radios, protocol. Assignment may be on the mine, staging area, remote location based on physical ability. Logistics, we have substantial resources moving into the area. We will need assistance with processing personnel, assignments, receiving supplies, transportation, roster, maintenance, and documenting records. Personnel equipment. It's spring in Oregon with wide temperature swings, rain, snow, high winds. Please come self-contained for the duration of your stay. This is a camping situation, so prepare for that. Wet weather gear, waterproof boots, thermal underwear, first aid kit, ham radio, personal medicines, tent, sleeping bag, food for the duration of your stay. Supply routes are being established, water is readily available, showers are limited but being worked on. Staging area check-in required. All responders and media personnel are required to check in at the staging area. Nobody is to go to the mine and will be denied access. And they give an address. Directions are here. Camping and staging area rules. After staging check-in, those who are approved to transit to the campsite must comply with the following rules. No drinking, no drugs. All access in and out are controlled by security, limited access and emergency access. Establish your own team leader representative under Oathkeepers. Bring cold weather gear, rain gear, food, and supplies. You're accountable for your personal belongings. Rules of engagement, always self-defense. If a person shows means, opportunity, and intent, stop the threat. We're not allowing trespass, threat to life, damage to property, or illegal seizures. No one talks to the media or to anyone outside of the area about the operation. All media and information comes from Oathkeepers, Josephine County leadership. Reaction team will meet contact. Bring your own communications, preferably Baofeng UV5R BF-F8 plus, whatever that is. I know what the radio, I believe, is, but you get the idea. With simple programming and setup. So this is actually an operation. This is operational status. Set up by the militia, set up by Oathkeepers. I guess these guys are actually getting off their A's for once and doing something. I apologize, people, I really do. But I've messaged these guys about several dozen things, and I got very limited supplies of information. I mean, it was to a point where I think 3 or 4 things was never given an opportunity to respond, and they didn't respond back. And good old times. Well, I don't know the management on this side of the Oathkeepers, so I don't know whether or not this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing based on the management. I have no background on people for a Sugar Pine mine security operation. I have no idea who the people are involved in Sugar Pine company. You know, on this one, they're looking for personnel outside the militias too, who have, you know, ex-military training, etc. So I'm actually very happy on that front that they allow these people to come and go and not to always be under the support of the militias, because one of the things that I found bad was that, at least from what I understood when Bundy Ranch was going on, is you had to have, you know, qualifications within the militias. You had to have all this stuff set up. Well, there were guys on waiting lists who were ex-Delta, who were, you know, who had their original team guys that said, hey, I want to show up. Well, now you're not militia qualified. You don't have these certificates. Wait. This is about the BLM and security rounds, right? Yeah. So I can walk around the perimeter and come back around and stuff, and I have to be with them? Well, shit, the next time this happens, you're going to say I need to be with them. This is bullshit. So I'm glad to see that Oathkeepers is finally stepping up their protocol to allow individual organization of teams, team management, and everything else.